One of the biggest challenges that B2B and B2C companies face when creating content is figuring out which topics to talk about, and furthermore, which topics actually are proven and will do well on their YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to give you the top 10 content marketing ideas that are specifically designed to convert viewers to your offer. Plus, we're going to go over how to execute each of them and examples of the best performing ones so that by the end of this video, you'll be able to consistently book calls through YouTube. And at the end of this, I will show you how to test if an idea is actually worth pursuing or not. So let's get straight into it. Content marketing for B2B/B2C. So for each content idea, like I said, we're going to cover what the content type is, why it works for B2B, examples from successful channels, and how to execute them properly. The first content idea that we're going to talk about is what we call the perfect process video. This is what we also call the problem solution framework. This is where you identify a specific pain point. The specific is important in there to your target market, and you provide a clear solution. So this has to be a very specific one. You're not doing a broad video. It's a very specific video on one thing that your target market is struggling with. So here's an example. YouTube SEO, how I rank #1 on YouTube in 2025. For a lot of people, for example, trying to do YouTube, they will not know how the SEO works. This is very specific just to do with YouTube SEO and nothing else. The reason this works so well is that you're addressing a direct pain point while showcasing your expertise. You want to give out as much value as possible to help solve the problem. The more value you can provide, the more that this potential viewer is going to trust you and your services. So give as much value as possible. Don't worry about having to give out too much value to where they can do it themselves. If you give out enough value, they're going to trust you even more to come to you for the services. And the majority of the time, what you are teaching takes time to still learn and to implement. So if the viewer is interested in your services, they will still come to you. So don't worry about giving too much value to where you might think that they do not need you anymore. Key here is to focus on one specific problem and go deep into the solution. Do not try to solve multiple problems in one video. That just confuses the viewer and dilutes your message. Like I said, focus on this one specific problem and have multiple of these videos. So whenever your potential client has a problem and they search it up, your video will pop up, as long as the SEO, the title, description is all done properly and effectively. So moving on to number 2, the X years experience dump. The second type is what I call the authority builder. This is where you share insights for your years of experience in the industry. Here, for an example, 30 years of marketing knowledge in 53 minutes. This works incredibly well, and you're going to see essentially all kind of agency owners, any business owners on YouTube. They're going to have this sort of video where they first of all name it that, and second of all, it's just going to be a video of them talking about experience, about the industry, and about what they've learned. So this works because it instantly positions you as an expert while giving viewers actionable insights that they can't get anywhere else. Make sure to include specific stories and case studies here. These are incredibly important because it just shows you know what you're talking about and you're not just bluffing on a video, because there is many liars out there and we all know that. So make sure to give specific stories and case studies just to help prove your point that you know what you're talking about. The secret to making this type of content work is being brutally honest about both your successes and failures. Share the mistakes you made along the way. This builds trust and shows authenticity. Like I said, be 100% honest, be brutally honest, share your experience. This not only just makes them resonate with you more, but it builds trust. And like I said, it shows authenticity, it shows you're different, it shows you're not like all these other BS liars that are online. So the more of this you can do, the more honest you can be, the more, like I said, they will trust you. So make sure to be as honest as possible and include specific numbers and results whenever possible. Instead of saying we helped our clients grow, say we helped our clients increase their conversion rates from 2.3 to 8.7% in 60 days. Whatever your results are, put them in there. Try to be as specific as possible. Don't go broad. The more specific, the more honest you are, the more brutal you are, the more they will trust you. And the more ROI you're going to get from a post like this. If you spend your time filming this and you're just being very broad, not very specific, you're not giving really any specific case studies or results or no real deep insider knowledge, then you're just wasting your time. So make sure to go as deep as you can with this sort of video. The next is the common mistake analysis, content number 3. The third type is what we call the myth buster. This is where you take common beliefs in your industry and show them why they're wrong or outdated. For example, stop doing this in your cold email, new hacks for 2025. This resonates because it helps you identify what they're doing wrong whilst positioning you as a solution. Plus, it creates curiosity because people love to learn why their current approach might be wrong. The key to making this content type work is backing up your claims with data and real-world examples. Don't just say something doesn't work, prove it with actual results and case studies. So again, I think you can see the pattern here. You want to show real results, real case studies of what you're talking about. And this one is a great one because it sets you apart. A lot of people do what works, this works, do this, do this. But when you talk about what's not working and how to fix it, you automatically build authority and you build trust if it is executed properly. So this is a great one to set yourself apart from the competition and to show you know what you're talking about and that you know your industry, most importantly. For this example here, say someone is doing cold emailing and it's not working and they click on this video and he shows them what they're doing wrong and they realize, oh wow, that's what I'm doing wrong. And then he shows them how to do it better. The trust is there, the authority is there. And when they need the services, this is probably the guy they'll go to. And always make sure, like I said, to always give as much value as possible. The more value, the more they will trust you, the more client you'll get. This one's pretty basic. When you start getting clients and you start getting successful clients and you've got results, make as many case studies and client interviews as you possibly can. The more you do this, the more they'll trust you. Whilst other sorts of videos are more to attract, viewers onto your YouTube channel, this one is what will help convert them ultimately because they see that you're not just bluffing, you're not just talking rubbish, you are talking what you know because you can get results for clients. And this isn't you, like I said, just saying what you can do for them. This is actually showing what you've done for someone in their position before. So case studies are an incredible way, incredibly effective way as that to get clients on board. So if you've got case studies, you've got client results, just ask them for an interview. I'm sure they'll mind, especially if you've got them good results. I'm sure they wouldn't mind doing a quick interview with you. It'll take 10-20 minutes of their time. So yeah, make case studies and put them out there. Number 5, the current state analysis. Fifth is what I call the industry disruptor. This is where you challenge the status quo and present a better way of doing things. The collapse of Google Ads. This works because it positions you as an innovative thinker and attracts viewers who are frustrated with traditional approaches. The key is not to criticize what's not working, but to provide a clear, better alternative. Your viewers should walk away with both an understanding of why the old way doesn't work and a clear path forward. This is very similar to, what was it, number 3, where we talk about the common mistakes, but this is more kind of general for the industry and not a more specific thing. And like I said, this is good because it just differentiates you from everyone else and puts you as an authority in that niche. And like I said, if your viewer can walk away knowing and understanding how to do something now compared to the old way, they will trust you a lot more and eventually they will come to you for your services, if not from that specific video. So this is a great way, another way to show mainly authority in your niche. Content idea number 6 is a perfect framework video. Number 6 is a strategy blueprint. This is where you provide a framework for solving a specific problem. The best lead generation strategy for 2025 in brackets tutorial. The key here is to provide a clear step-by-step approach that demonstrates the complexity of proper The key is to provide a step-by-step approach that demonstrates the complexity of a proper implementation or showcasing your expertise. Make your framework memorable by giving it a unique name and breaking it down to clear actionable steps. This helps viewers remember it and associate it with you. If you have a specific way of doing a specific thing in your niche, then put it out there. Like I said, don't be scared to put too much information out there or putting your solution out there, because you're going to get so many more positive results from it than negative if you just try to keep it to yourself and try to get people to come into your business to buy from you to then show it to them. This will just show that you've got expertise, this will show that you've got authority, and push someone over the line to convince them to buy from you. In addition, if you can give something a specific name and it becomes kind of known as that thing, and you're the first one to do it, and like I said, it attracts your name, that is incredible marketing for your business, because anytime someone mentions it or talks about it, it straight away gets associated with you, and it makes your process of selling so much easier. So this is a great way. Show off your specific frameworks, your blueprints to make something work in your niche. You're going to get so many good results from it, I promise. Content number 7 is the quick wins video. 7th is the quick wins video. Share 3 to 5 immediately actionable tactics that can get results fast. For example, how to get clients on LinkedIn, proven 7 steps. This provides trust by providing immediate value. The key is to make these tactics actually achievable while showing there is much more depth to your expertise. The best quick wins are those that give visible results within 24 to 48 hours. This builds trust quickly and keeps viewers coming back for more advanced strategies. This one's a bit different to the other ones. This is literally to just shoot. This is literally just give them as many actionable steps as possible that they can implement straight away. And if they see results for it, then this is a massive bonus for you. They not only trust you more, but it builds your authority. And like it says at the bottom, they will come back for future videos to get even more steps from you. So like I said, Don't be afraid to give out the value. Just make sure to give out the value and you're going to see amazing results from it. Content idea number 8, the future trends prediction. Number 8 is what we call the future vision video. This way you analyze where your industry is heading and what businesses need to do to prepare. Cold emailing is changing in 2025. Do this. This positions you as a forward-thinking expert and creates urgency for your viewers to act now. The key is to back up your predictions with current data and emerging trends. Do not just make wild guesses. Show viewers why these changes are already starting to happen. This is just another way to show authority and expertise within your niche, as it shows you clearly know what you're talking about when you're predicting future trends. Yes, knowing what works, knowing what's previously happened before is all good, but you can all learn that already anywhere else online. But when you know what the future is, when you know what's happening next, this just proves that you are really an expert in your field. And if you do this and whatever you say comes true and the people that watched your video have implemented it already, again, massive bonus for you. They trust you a lot more. They're a lot more inclined to buy from you since they know who you are and they now trust you. Content 9 is the free course video. This is where you create an extensive full-length training that gives away massive value for free. For example, free 4-hour copyright course for beginners, 0 to 10K a month in 90 days. This type of content works incredibly well because you're essentially giving away what I was charged for, break down your entire process step by step, holding nothing back. The key is to make it so detailed and valuable that viewers think, if they're giving this much away free, imagine what their paid service is like. Structure it like a proper course with clear modules and actionable steps. This positions you as the go-to expert in your field and shows that you truly know your stuff. Plus, when viewers try to implement themselves and realize the complexity involved, they're much more likely to reach out for help. This is by far the most time-consuming one, but it's probably also the most rewarding one. If you go on a lot of people's channels, you see once they dropped a big 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, this one's 4 hours. I've seen up to 10-hour courses on YouTube. You will realize that this one is probably one of the most popular ones, one of the most viewed ones on their channel, and it's like that for a specific reason. There is so much value in these sorts of videos and it's for free, so people will sit and watch it. So make sure to create one of this. Take your time with it. Do not rush this one as it's almost just a one-time video. You can, remake it every other year, but depending on your niche, this is mostly just a one-time video. So take time with it, plan it, do it properly, put as much value as you can in, and you're going to reap so many rewards from it because it just shows you that you are an expert and an authority in your field. And trust me, you're going to get many, many clients from it. I've seen many results of people getting incredible amounts of clients just from posting a full course video on their YouTube channel. And last and final, the content there is the complete blueprint video. This is where you break down the biggest mistakes you see in the industry. For example, YouTube mistakes that destroy your growth. This resonates because it helps you identify their own mistakes while positioning you as a solution. For each mistake, make sure to explain why people make this mistake, the real cost of the mistake, how to fix it, what results they can expect after fixing it. This is more just breaking down what people are doing wrong in the industry and why they might not be seeing the results that they expect. So for example, YouTube, you see YouTube mistakes that destroy your growth, and he'll go over what they're doing wrong, how they're doing it wrong, and how to fix it. But this is mainly when people are searching for solutions to their problems, they can see how they're going wrong about it, and they can see you are the way for them to ideally fix it. So how to know if an idea is worth doing or not? Well, number one, with ideas, you want to collect as many ideas as possible from ideally sales calls. You want to see what kind of pain points your potential clients are having and write down as many as you can. And then after enough sales calls, you're going to see and have a list of all the issues and problems that your potential clients are going through. And then you have a full list of ideas to make YouTube videos on. But how do you actually know if it's worth doing or not? How do you know if it will perform well on YouTube? Well, sometimes you don't always have to check this, but for smaller channels especially, this will really, really help in boosting you to the algorithm and getting more of your ideal clients to watch your videos. And that's what we use vidIQ for, which I will open up in a new tab here. vidIQ is essentially the best spot to go for sort of keyword research. If we go over the presentation, let's find an industry to talk about. Let's do LinkedIn. And let's not do LinkedIn. I did LinkedIn in another video. Let's do lead generation, right? All right, so we'll go into here. We'll just type in a broad keyword like lead generation. And you can see it's getting 150 monthly searches and the competition is relatively low. So we're gonna have to go in here and find something. Normally, as you go into related keywords, I search through the competition and I see what's getting a high amount of, a decent amount of monthly searches, but the competition is very low or ideally low. Depends also on your sort of channel. and how big it is. So something like email extractor. Perfect. Look at this. It's got 43 monthly searches and the competition is extremely low. Now, this is a good keyword to use, but then you have to go through YouTube and kind of see how saturated this idea really is. So if we go on YouTube and we just type in email, what was it? Email extractor. We're going to see the videos that pop up, and then we're going to see if it's still an actively searched video, if people are still watching it, how many views is it getting per day, etc. We're also going to see what other matching key terms we can have with it. LinkedIn email extractors up there, email extractor Chrome extension, related keywords, and we're just going to go through and see what's doing well to the point where we get a good keyword to use. But initially, to start off, this is a good one, and then just go do extra research. So this is just, you know, a quick overview on how to do this, which is you want to use vidIQ. It's very cheap. I think it's $10 a month, whatever it is, but it is so helpful, especially when you're running your YouTube channel. So use vidIQ, search up, you know, words related to your target audience, what they could be searching up. You're already gonna have a list of stuff to search up because of your list of pain points from your ideal clients, and then just use it, search it up, make a list. Make some sort of system where you can rank these as well. I've got a whole full list of all of these that I've got for my YouTube channel, for clients' YouTube channels. So yeah, make a full list and use them essentially. But anyways, I will make another video on the full step-by-step full tutorial on how to do that. So you can just follow it step by step when you want and do it yourself. But anyways, moving back to the main video, those are the 10 ideas, a quick overview. The perfect process video, the exit experience dump, the common mistakes analysis. I'll just turn off the spotlight for this so you can see it here. They're all there. These are the 10 videos. This is going to be in the description. So if you want to access this at any point, just click on it and you're going to have a full presentation of 10 ideas that work, examples of them working, so you can use those examples, and you're going to be able to refer back to this video just whenever you need to if you ever need a bit more clarification on a specific solution. Also, feel free to just DM me if you've got any questions on any of these videos, and I'll be happy to help you out. So there you have it, the top 10 YouTube ideas that are actually going to generate you leads and guarantee you booked calls for your business through YouTube in 2025. Any one of these content ideas executed properly will start generating you inbound leads and booked calls for your business. So execute them properly, package them properly, do your research on the ideas first, and actually do videos around pain points that your ideal clients will be searching for. And if you tick all the ticks and you do all the steps properly and you package it properly, like I said, you're guaranteed going to see results as long as you actually stay consistent with YouTube. But if I'm going to be completely and brutally honest with you, creating high content YouTube videos takes a lot of time. Like I went over, you need to do research, you need to create thumbnails, you need to do scripts, you need to optimize your title, you need to edit your video, you need to optimize your description, SEO optimize your tags, all of that, and then you have to post it, and you have to do this every single week. And I didn't even mention filming as well. You have to do this every week at a consistent basis to a high quality basis if you want to see the best results from YouTube. And I guarantee YouTube will be the best source of inbound leads and coming into your business that are qualified and ready to buy, and they already trust you, making the sales process so much easier. If you're running a business, you probably do not have the time to be doing that every single week. So what I want you to do is click that first link in the description. It's going to take you to a free strategy call with me. We're going to go over your business, over your YouTube, and see if there is a way that I can help you to post consistent, high quality content on YouTube that guarantees booked calls. We guarantee you booked calls or inbound leads. Whatever your business is, we'll come up with a plan, we'll come up with a goal, and if we do not achieve that goal within 90 days, we promise to refund you all your money, and that's how much we trust in our service. So if you're ready to turn your YouTube into a consistent lead generation machine that guarantees booked calls every single week for your business that's almost taken up none of your time, then click that first link in the description, like I said, and we'll jump on a strategy call. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.